Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
welcome, all you geeks, gamers, nerds, and players, to Menace Independence Day. Is it the end? Is it the end for these toxic grifters? Recent events. I don't know. They're running out of things to talk about. I thought I'd talk about them for a little bit. Mainly, I wanted to go live. I hope everyone's having a safe, nice time with their families. The truth. That's not the truth. No, don't fall for it. I am too under this mask. All right. Brad Gray. What? No, he's not. He's got weird curly hair. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jarbo's here. Hey, Matt.
I thought this was private.
No, it's live. Are you all right? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh, was that a joke?
Yeah, that's fine with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Because I was in here like 2 minutes ago, like a few minutes ago, and like no one was here, and I'm like, oh, I'll check again.
Hey, we look pretty professional. Hey, this is a good duo. We look pretty professional with me in outer space and you in your blue room.
Yeah, I'm not even on my good camera. This is my Logitech. The lighting actually is working for me right now.
Yeah.
So
did you see my video? Listen, I'm not a good editor. but I had so much fun editing that together. It was only like five videos. It wasn't like
but it's the suffering through the 5 videos that you have to deal with. Remember that.
No, it was fun.
When you're listening to like Mega Hater 42 or whatever the hell her name is.
The Meg, yeah.
Yeah, the Meg. That's a
she's
screw it. She's big. Yeah.
Well, if she comments,
hey, I'm fat. I can say it.
Yeah, yeah. But if she comments on Ruby Rose and when she's going to the hospital for emergency spinal surgery and say you should eat a burger, that's where I'm like, you don't deserve any leniency, piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, Ruby Rose would, but Mecha Random ate all the burgers.
Yeah, I said we know. We know you do.
I don't care.
Well, I'm only going to do like a quick 50 minutes. We're here to support my man Snowdub. He's getting close to 1K. I think everyone's been a little stressed out lately too. So oh man, people are stressed. I'm having as much fun as ever.
I mean, it's just in general. I think just like people getting locked up, and it's taking its toll, man. Like 4 months in, you don't think much about it because it's just you're doing the day to day. But it's just like I'm drinking like a lot more caffeine than usual. It's really weird.
I accidentally drank some coffee.
And
I'm like, no, not at 11 o'clock. I'm like, damn it, because I had it next to my water, and I was like, no, don't drink more coffee. I'm gonna have a hard time getting to sleep tonight.
Yeah, caffeine doesn't do it. I mean, it's only 8:13 here, so I have plenty of time, and I'm thinking like I'm probably gonna end up doing some Last of Us Part 2 tonight. Although I am getting ready to drop a new video.
Okay.
I did another Uncultured Swine.
Oh, okay. I know a lot of those.
So, did you see the other one that I did?
I started to watch it, and then I'll be honest. When you're a YouTuber, you start to watch things, and then your wife calls you, or you're doing something else, and then you don't get back to it. I intend to finish it, but
sure, I get that, man. I get that. Yeah, I finish your videos, Max.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. No, I finished most of yours. I started to watch it.
Well, that one's also a bit longer, so there's that. Like this one is I did one for Independence Day.
Oh, cool.
So it's like I just looked at like
very timely.
It's very timely, and the
tent pulling.
Yeah, and the reviews are like really funny because like they attempt to approach Independence Day from like a realistic perspective.
Okay.
Like someone's like anyone with a pre-kindergarten science or intro to science course would be able to tell you how messed up this movie is. And I'm like, yeah, it's a movie. Like movie logic applies here. What's wrong with you? But some of the things they say are just like, it really what cracks me up is the nitpicking.
Yeah.
The nitpicking is what makes me laugh the most. And I was trying something different where I kind of like built something in PowerPoint again, and I was able to do full screen and then have it for using StreamYard. And it's not perfect, but it's, it ain't bad.
Have you heard about the breaking news though?
No. No. What's breaking?
Trump's not going to be no longer going to be Kanye's boy.
Oh
Not
yeah,
if he's-
Kanye's running.
was
yeah.
that his end game, cozying up to Trump?
No,
no.
Like
is it,
no.
Is it real? Is this real? Is he really going to go as like?
It's not real. It's not real.
Says, they say he could go as an independent.
Yeah, but okay. Yes, he could. Yes, yes, he could roll as an independent.
That's the first story I was going to. I don't bring up politics, but when politics is entertainment, actually, this is where we're.
But
heading.
it's like the thing is though, it's like for one. Like, people think I've seen a lot of commentary on Twitter tonight and people are saying like, oh, black people are going to vote for Kanye over Biden.
I don't know about that.
That ain't going to happen. That's not going to happen.
I don't know.
No, I mean, considering
First lady Kim Kardashian, wouldn't we be in trouble? Oh my God. Break
well, it would be the second first lady people would fap to. So, there's that.
She probably has a video.
Although, I mean, people might have done it to Hillary. I have no idea. I'm sure there's some Hillary fetishists out there.
No, I'm not streaming from the resort. I can't control when I go on other people's channel. I'm in space here, and then when I pop into someone else's channel, on Twitch. Hey, man, I gotta get some more Twitch people. Have you been doing Twitch lately?
Nah, I've just been doing YouTube again.
Okay.
I like Twitch. It's like that whole notion of I have to if I'm going to do a Twitch video, I have to then set that up, and then I have to do another little video for YouTube to say, hey, I'm on Twitch. And then
was he just drinking too much today, really partying or something?
Who, Kanye?
Yeah, or is he serious?
No, he he has he'll say he has an album dropping pretty soon or something.
Okay, he's just using it to drop an album.
Kanye is a very smart
Kanye.
Neither do a lot of people, to be honest with you. But what it boils down to when it comes to Kanye West is that people out there, they like to think Kanye is way more powerful than he is, right? Because the thing is, when he was sucking up to Trump, that was about prison reform, and I called that way went back when that happened, in I think April 2018, because I was I had been reading a bunch of articles about how Kim Kardashian was trying to campaign to get this woman out of jail, and then all of a sudden Kanye's all Trump's the father I never had, and I'm oh, that's his plan.
So are you saying you're a fan, Chubby? I don't know.
You could feed a third-world country with Kim Kardashian.
I mean, are you?
Well, I think
you're a fan. I don't know.
No. I think he's just throwing heat on Kim Kardashian.
Oh, he wants to do something to Kim Kardashian. I'm not too sure if it's throwing heat. It might be throwing skeet.
Okay. This is
skeet.
Oh my God.
They don't. Come on, that's a nice way of saying it. It's gonna be fine.
There's no nice way of saying that.
There's a nice way of saying.
I'm kidding.
I could have been way more vulgar, but I wanted to rhyme.
Hey, when she's like, I broke the internet. Yeah, I think everyone got a picture of that.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that for a couple of years after the fact because I didn't care. I was like, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I remember
aren't you surprised they're still together? She must really love him because he's kind of odd.
Yeah, no, I think she loves him. Yeah, 100%. I think she loves him. I think he loves her. I also think that she's paying for him too. Kanye's not as rich as you might think.
He was
for a while, but he's not. He
seems like the Michael Jackson type that'll just spend it willy-nilly on crazy stuff and.
She had to bail out. I heard somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 million or something.
Oh wow!
She had to bail him out. But the thing is, her game. This is what people talk about Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian has been very smart with the money she's made. So she did a mobile game called what was it called? It was like This Hollywood Life or something, right?
Chubby Teddy's always he always comes out and he says I should have said that. It's all right, Chubby Teddy. You're okay.
I'll put it to you like this: Kim Kardashian, her mobile game, was pulling in $750,000 a day in microtransactions.
Oh wow!
So she was making a lot of money. We're talking a couple hundred, 225 million in the first year. You know, never mind all the merchandising, all the ad revenue from like doing the sponsored posts on Instagram, all the, you know, the money that was coming on in. You know, there's a reason why they were saying Kylie Jenner was the world's youngest billionaire, like, you know, self-made billionaire. It was ultimately a lie because it was inflated numbers. But you know, I mean, these people have money, man.
Well, I want to get to this little paragraph here so I could get them off screen. The rapper announced his presidential campaign on Saturday as July 4th. I think he just wanted to be trending, honestly. He just has an ego, right?
Yeah.
His presidential campaign on Saturday as July 4th celebrations continued across the U.S. I am running for president of the United States, he said, along with the hashtag 2020 vision. Although there are some states, maybe that's the title of his album, President of the United States. I don't know. Although there's some states in which it is too late for West to add his name to the ballot, he is still able to join the race as an independent in others. I think he's just running for the internet. He's not really going to do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
I would have more seriously if he did it like in 2024, like for the next election, maybe.
Let's just hope YouTubers don't start.
Well, I mean,
What I say,
I mean, look, I don't hate Kanye West that much as a person, you know. I mean, I think people give him a harder time than he really deserves sometimes. I think just because he likes Trump or something, and because he says crazy things sometimes.
Vaster says he doesn't find Kim appealing at all. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't, but she's like fake plasticky.
Well, a lot of those people are, you know.
Yeah.
Like I used to work at this flower shop in Sherman Oaks, and Kim Kardashian's mom, Kris Jenner, would call them like every day.
Okay.
And she's truly a horrendous person. She is just a horrible person to talk to. Super entitled, all that stuff.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So screw that.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to do some reactions today, but everyone, and I don't want to be talking about Brie all the time either.
Yeah, I know.
I thought about doing a Brie Larson video.
Can we react to a mega hater? She's going all limp cock, and giving conspiracy theories of why she's on YouTube that she can't make it in Hollywood anymore. Come on.
Never mind. Like Captain Marvel 2 has been announced.
Yeah.
They're currently like working on it, like script wise, supposedly.
She's like, was I secretly right? Is she on YouTube because she can't make it? I think I heard some stories of her previous job. I shouldn't say.
What of Mecca Random's previous job?
Mecca McDonald's.
Oh, come on. It's Mecca McCheese. Get it right.
No, that's a guy on Twitter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's a Mecca McCheese on Twitter.
I don't care.
All right. You should care. He got into it with a certain daddy. That's inside stuff there.
I don't. You follow this crap. I don't follow this crap. Like I
neither do I.
You know, Max is all like, "Did you hear?" And I'm all like, "No." And he's all like, "This happened." I'm all like,
"It's humor. Okay. It's humor to me.
It is something." Yeah.
Good luck, Kanye. Do you think if he was actually on the ballot for like Trump and Biden, would he have a shot?
Well, I mean, it would depend on like who he would run, which party he would run with. You know, I mean, I don't want to get too political or anything, but if he ran as a Democrat or Republican, it would that would really like affect his chances, I think.
Okay.
Well,
personally, I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Personally, I think if he were to actually seriously run, I think he would have more success with the Republican Party.
I don't know.
Why is Harambe trending?
I don't know. Weird stuff's trending all the time since this has started.
Yeah.
Somebody. I don't know why Harambe is trending, but I'm okay with it. You know, peace be upon him.
Oz is trending too. Oh, Tommy is over. For some reason, Tommy is over party.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that means.
How many Tommies are there? I mean,
They just
I don't even know
they
which-
just go over like Tommy Wiseau. They just Tommy Hilfiger, Tommy from Rugrats. It's people just start this shit because they're so bored. We have no entertainment.
Well, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but over on the DCEU leak subreddit, DC fandom leaks got out there.
Oh,
What to
really?
expect?
I don't know if I want to cover that, man.
I mean, it's kind of like.
I mean, I do, but then if it gets all spoiled, then it's not going to be as exciting. We have anything, people. Leakers, you leaky. Don't be a leaky peacock.
Do you guys remember the script for Shane Black's The Predator got leaked online, and everybody found out what the original plot was, and that kind of motivated the reshoots?
I hope you get your Predator movie, sci-fi. You mentioned. I hope.
Well, actually, I wanted to do a video on that with you.
I know. We will. We will.
I can do it on my own too.
No. I don't want to let you down, sci-fi. Sci-fi is always here for me. So I'll do it. We have to do it next week because I got plans for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to do. Well, I have an interview with Tommy Tallarico that I'm going to do like recorded, where I'm going to try to ask him the hard questions about the
necessary podcast.
No, it's just going to be like a 20, 25 minute. Well, depending on how long he wants to go, I want to ask him the hard questions. I want to get better as an interviewer. Is
he just going to call in again from his phone?
He does. He only did that once when he was at work and he shouldn't have been. Usually he gets in the StreamYard in his house.
Okay.
So that one time that we interviewed him on a certain daddy's channel, that was odd. That was during the height of the pandemic, and he's like, I really shouldn't be at work, but I am. No one else was there at the time, and that it wasn't as good signal. But mainly, there's been people criticizing his product, and then they won't interview him. Like he's like, what do you feel about that, Matt? I'd like to get your opinion. I know you haven't been covering it, but if you're going to criticize someone and a president of a video game company, even though it's smaller, it's intelligent. It's not like Nintendo, Xbox, but he says, I want to talk to you. If you really have this much concerns, they constantly hate on it. And he's like, let's talk. Let's do one for charity. My channel, your channel. I don't care. Do you think that's lame?
No, I think it's a good idea to do a charity thing.
Well, I mean, of the critic that just wants to attack and then doesn't want to get the other side.
Well, that's mostly YouTube. So it's kind of like, I mean, that's what it is. That's what YouTube boils down to most of the time. It's just like, hey, let's attack this thing, and then let's not actually get the other side of the conversation.
Oh, cool, Brian.
So, it ends up
a lot easier not to.
Yeah, well, because it's also safer, right? So if you can sit there and attack someone from an echo chamber, and then you have no real reason to ever speak to them directly, then it works out better for you because then you don't get challenged in a way that you can lose.
Well,
You always win.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Kind of like Pool Boy, for example. He won't ever invite his own critics on his channel.
He tried with me. I'm relentless though. Now I think that's why he stopped. He's
because he would do that whole, I'm going to go to this other third party thing and we'll have it out over there, or he'll go to like smaller channels where like if he gets his ass handed to him, which is like 9 out of 10 times, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt over once. But most of the time he doesn't know what he's talking about, and so he just looks dumb and he doesn't want to look dumb in front of his audience. It's a smart tactic, but it's what he does. You know,
I go to most places. I don't care. I'm like, okay, fine for me.
Wherever, and then you end up getting booted out of there, and you never get allowed back. So that's just kind of how it goes. But
that's sort of the thing too, is that a lot of YouTubers are pretty terrible at debating. You know what I mean? Like they're bad
because they're not debaters. That's the thing people don't realize when it comes to YouTubers. It's not like this is the weird logic that gets put on us, right? Or the responsibility is like, you're talking about these issues, you should be a subject matter expert. And I'm all like, it's like Twitter with video. People, it's like people just say things. They don't half the time know what they're talking about.
Right.
Like ever.
Most of the people on here don't. I actually think you do most of the time, Matt.
Yes.
I do.
Yes, I do.
Even though I disagree with you at some things, I actually think you know what you're talking about. I think the majority of people in this game, especially the big ones, don't know shit.
Well, there's
And
a difference. And the difference is like it's either you can be right or you can be popular. You know what I mean? Like there's that old saying, and in my specific situation, I tend to be right. And that's because I'd rather be right than be popular, to be honest with you. Because I don't care if people don't like me. I really don't give a crap. But it really irks me when people just spew false information. Like that whole Doomcock and erasing the sequel trilogy thing, and then Star Wars Theory coming out and saying, well, I reached out to my people, and my people said that there's been discussions, but like it's not going to happen. And it's like
Star Wars Theory made a video saying that?
He did a live stream where he'd
God.
mentioned that. And then this guy came to me yesterday and he's like, well, Star Wars Theory confirmed it. I'm like, no, that's not a confirmation. You know, that's not a confirmation. And it's possible.
I don't believe him either. He does some BS.
Well, yeah, if you go and you look at the whole fan film thing.
I like his fan film.
Yeah, but he did lie about the fan film getting copyright struck. Yeah. He did lie about, and it wasn't even copyright struck. It was content ID claimed. So again, it's the big problem with all this stuff is that the wording matters, but people tend to use very hyperbolic statements that are not like 100% accurate in order to describe something. But because the audience never takes the time to actually look into what it means, they just think it's this. Like people come to me almost every day and they go, yeah, but you're just getting like false DMCA people. And I'm like, I never false DMCA'd anyone.
I'm hearing it and I'm not you.
Yeah, and they're like, but then I'm like, where's your proof I DMC people? Oh, but like your report history. I'm like, that's not the same thing.
People just hear things from YouTubes and take it as gospel.
Exactly, and then it starts to roll over into real life. And I was talking with another YouTuber today, and he's from like I think like Denmark or something, and we were DMing, and he goes, I don't understand how people can be so negative all the time. Because it eventually starts to influence.
Money, that's why.
Well, that's what I told him. But I'm like, it starts to influence how people in the real world perceive these things, and that's the thing when it comes to like the fandom Menace and those guys. They never actually take the time to stop and think their words have consequences. All they care about is their words getting them, ones and zeros, dollar signs in their bank account. But they don't care that there's actual people out there that believe them. And those people then take that into the real world and then, go, oh, did you hear? And it's like, I have friends that have hit me up completely unrelated. And they're like, what's this I'm hearing about like Lucasfilm getting rid of the sequel trilogy? And I'm like, oh my God. And this is coming, it's creeping into real life.
Oh my God.
It's creeping into real life. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, would you stop listening to morons?
Well, here's good news to switch it up. Yeah, you were going hot there, but
that was tame. I don't know what you're talking about hot.
Okay. Well, I mean, is this a good idea? This is all good until they need to use the restroom. The Walmart parking lot driving. Then it's gonna
Dude, you can pee in a parking lot. All right. I worked at a drive-in. Trust me, I've seen it done.
Okay.
You can pee.
I don't want to be the clean. I don't want to be a cleanup crew.
Oh yeah. No. Neither did I.
Just said that he wants
some stuff.
What's that?
He wants. I said Ambassador just said that he wants a link or something if you want him on.
All right.
So he can give his 2 cents.
Yeah, we can, but we gotta keep things snappy because Snowdub, we're here to support Snowdub. He's had I'm not going in anything. He just had a rough week.
Oh yeah.
And we want to give him some support. And he's so close. He's so close to.
Oh yeah, I subbed to him. I subbed to him today actually.
Oh really? Good job.
Yeah,
I've been subbed for a while.
Yeah. So, just real life, just having some fun. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do on Snowdub Show because he's like, you got to do a story or a joke or you're going to tuck and roll. I'm like, what? And plus, to be honest, most of his audience doesn't watch my content anymore, so they might get me out of there. But the viewers can decide if you get a tuck and roll.
Well, I'll go on there, see if they'll let me stay on, or if I'll get tucked and rolled.
Yeah, I have a slightly funny, embarrassing story I might tell. So,
on Snowdubs. Okay, that's all right. Cool. Yeah. All right. If you guys watch my videos, who was the cringiest in the video? I think the big Jesse Big Stones.
I didn't really
Yeah.
watch the video because I'm not really interested in any of this Brie Larson stuff. I'm just kind of trying to stay away from all it because I don't really care about Brie Larson.
Oh, I'm
Not
simping
that I
for her
went-
now.
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
simping
I
for
know,
Brie
man.
ever since Jimmy Kimmel.
Hitting that join button.
I subscribed right
You want-
away.
you
I
want- you
subscribed
want
to her
see
at
me
50K. Well, the calendar girl maybe. Back then.
I can honestly say I have not subscribed to Brie Larson.
No, he didn't sign that. He didn't like that one. He's like, I'm. He's
Put the
like,
mic up and then put it back down again.
hey, Zeverfet. Yeah, Chubby, you got a Chubby for Zeverfet's video? Awesome. Your videos are a blast. I'm going to check that out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
will say though, I
Yeah,
watched
Ryan,
PBS last night.
you too good for me now? What the hell? Where are you, Ryan? It's been like 3 days.
Yeah,
No,
he was in the message.
Maybe he'll pop out at the end.
There you go. No, I watched
She
PBS
said.
last night.
I don't know.
Fantastic cut of the movie.
You
Oh,
like
was
yeah.
it your first time seeing the Ultimate Cut?
Yes, because they put it on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, why didn't they put half of that stuff in there? I mean,
I can actually tell you exactly why that didn't happen.
Warner Brothers-
The long and short of it is that the executives at Warner Brothers told Zach to cut out another 30 minutes to get it down to under 2:45 in order to fit an extra showtime in per day. It's the same exact reason Kevin Tushihara, the former head of Warner Brothers itself, told Joss Whedon and John Bergs and everyone else working on Justice League a hard 2-hour cut. Couldn't be longer than 2 hours.
Wow.
You cannot, if they took three, if you really think about it, Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame are two parts of the same movie.
yeah, 6 hours.
It's like
Yeah.
almost 6 hours. Yeah, it's like 5.5 hours. And it's like they told a very complete, complex story that was great in that time period. Justice League, yeah, 2 hours. You know, we'll see if it works. We'll see if the audience likes it. And
well, I mean, Zack Snyder
No
did a
excuse,
full
Ryan, no
5-hour
excuse.
story, but they cut his stuff out pretty much and replaced it with Joss Whedon's.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, they cut out a lot, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But they really did cut out an insane amount of that movie. That's why I'm looking forward to DC Fandom in a couple weeks because I think that's
Yeah.
going to give us like the major
The
major stuff
focus
on that one.
is going towards DC. I mean, Marvel, they had to say, "Oh, we're still making Shang-Chi over here." They say we're going to get back.
Yeah, Marvel's got nothing, man. I mean, not that Marvel's got nothing, but like
I
no
mean,
one's talking about.
This is the other reason that you gotta push on the gas with your biggest superheroes.
Yeah.
When Endgame happened. You know?
Yeah, because they kind of shot their load after that. And now it's kind of,
Well, it's because we're in the transition, like we're in the cool down period. That's again, it's by design. You have to understand all of this is by design. We are in a cool down period for Marvel right now, which is why people are thinking like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? We're in a cool down period because you can't come off of Endgame and immediately, well, you can't come off of Endgame and then Spider-Man Far From Home, which I view as like an epilogue of that franchise. Or if I'm going to put it into TV terms, think of like Game of Thrones, how the penultimate episode 9 was always the big episode, but then episode 10 was the cool down episode to kind of build up, to show the consequences from the episode before and then lead into the future. Right. So that was kind of how I viewed Far From Home. And another reason why I loved Far From Home. But now we're in this mode where it's like, okay, Black Widow is supposed to be this, prequel kind of. It's a standalone franchise from what Scarlett said the other day. And then Shang-Chi, no one is caring about Shang-Chi.
Although that's I really like Shang-Chi because I watch Kim's Convenience too. That actor, he's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's going to be good, but it's like, but you're not, but when you talk to Marvel fans and you're like, what is it you want to see? You'll hear like, I want Daredevil back. I want Punisher back. I want Jessica
Fantastic
Jones back.
Four.
You want what? Fantastic Four, exactly.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom, X-Men, all of these things.
They should
now
just do it. They should just start like a Doom origin movie or something. I don't know. But
They should do a Latvia, Latveria.
I mean, because of what Sony's doing with all the Venom and Morbius and and Joker. I mean, that's what's really making the bang for the buck is the villain origins.
Do you guys want to laugh at something really stupid?
Sure. I mean, yeah. Do you know where you're at?
Yeah, look at this. This is I just put it up in the shared screen.
Okay.
This is my thumbnail for like the new video. I had another one where I had a lot fatter of a neck, and I'm like, I'm gonna cut it into A little bit thinner of a neck. It's so fat, so fat.
People always like. I see your double.
That's all right, dude.
You're doing it. People always said it before when I first started doing a lot. You have a double chin reveal. I'm like, yeah, I care. You get out of here.
Yeah,
It's
That's why I stick my neck out. Yeah.
I kind of have one too, a little bit.
That's all this YouTubing.
Yeah.
Wait. Phoenix Night Flame here is saying, yeah, jumped in late, but did you guys hear that TFM is now saying that the rumor about erasing the sequel trilogy is part of a misinformation campaign against Hellmite?
Is that true? I mean, Phoenix Night Flame. Thank you, reporter Phoenix Night Flame. Send me a link on Twitter or something where I can see where someone's talking about that. They're trying to catch us. Yeah, there was already 4chan people that trolled Talk.
That's the thing though, but he had said in his video that there were two sources, right? Two sources who gave him this information that that was meant to be like his
ambassador.
His thing, like that was meant to be his ironclad proof.
What was that look you gave you, Pastor? You're like, hey, how's it going? It's our Independence from the Menace Day.
It's going okay.
I hope everyone's having
happy
a good
Independence
time
Day, everybody.
having a good day with your family.
I did.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad.
I had to work today. It sucked.
Well,
I had a day.
I got some good food. I actually watched. You know what I've been having a lot of fun is just watching stupid Netflix movies that I never would watch under normal circumstances. Like I watched the new David Spade, The Wrong Missy.
Oh, how was that one?
It's stupid fun. It's just like dumb. It's like going back in time. I'm not that it's as good as the Billy Madison the Billy Madison productions from the 90s and early 2000s, but it's still like they don't really make these. This would not exist except for Netflix. Yeah. And like if you have a drink and there are some laugh out loud. My wife's like, "This is stupid," and then she couldn't stop watching, and then she did laugh out loud a few times.
Did you see that that one movie that David Spade made back in the day called Joe Dirt?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to revisit it after the Tiger King. Oh, what the hell, Matt?
Snakes and sparklers. That's what I like.
Oh, Midnight's Edge and Clownfish TV.
Oh, please.
They actually had a thought in their video. Okay. Well, that's news. I don't know if Matt's coming back.
Uh-oh.
I guess I scared
Hey! Crawl was awesome.
Speaking of
I guess
Crawl,
we could disagree. I love that movie.
On that midnight movie madness episode that we did a few days ago, I left a comment underneath talking about another killer crocodile movie that you guys probably haven't heard of. It's called Primeval.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I've heard of it. I've just never seen it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I only watch quality films. I don't watch crap.
After Lake Powell,
man.
I was like, no, I'm good on killer alligator movies.
Oh,
But the interesting thing about Primeval is the marketing, because the trailers and stuff, they tried to hide the fact that the movie was about a crocodile, and they tried to make it look like it was about a serial killer. Like they never mentioned the word crocodile in the trailers, and they edited it in a way to like make it seem like it was about a serial killer.
Well, should we watch? I didn't watch the Film Gob video yet. He does this new skit thing that I should take a look at. You want to
look at it? Why not?
Right.
Yeah,
people might have already watched it, but what the hell? Let's have some fun before the Tuck and Roll show. And support Snow Dub.
Good old Snow.
Cotton Connection.
Jolly the puppet.
All right, let me see here.
I
Okay,
think we
5
should
minutes.
do
5
it.
minutes.
Back with more shorty shorts.
Shorty shorts.
Interesting news, guys. Interesting news. So after Ree Fisher, my boy Ree Fisher, he dropped some bombs on Twitter, exposing Joss Whedon, John Berg, and Jeff Johns. What's the reaction been on Twitter? In response to Ree Fisher's tweet, Clay Enos replied,
I heard the same thing.
I heard the same thing. But it wasn't long until
Peter Soretta
came out from the basement. Here's Peter Shell Eta, who
What the
replied,
hell is Peter Soretta?
No, I don't like that Peter Soretta did that. And I listened to Slash Filmcast way back in the day before I watched, before I really watched a lot of movie talk on YouTube. For him to say no class to Ray Fisher, he doesn't know the truth, though. If he really was mistreated by Joss Whedon, I don't, like this is where Access Media goes too far and like act like they know everything. You don't know everything, Peter Soretta, just because you have slashfilm.com.
I heard that I heard from the comic movie Marx's stream today that John Campea actually made a statement about this whole situation, and he called Ray Fisher like pubescent teenager, and he was being unprofessional. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, he could be, but I wouldn't go that far. I'm not gonna say that when more facts are out.
You're one to talk, Peter. You marvel tubby.
What?
Pathetic.
Ah,
Alan Tudyk came to the defense of Joss Whedon. He said,
I like Alan
Was it
Tudyk.
there? But I have known Joss for.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
"Fisher tweet for you, Alan."
Was it
Said,
there? Right. That's.
Well.
I
look
like
who it
him,
is,
but come
James
on.
Gunn liking that tweet from Alan Tudyk.
Okay.
The Suicide Squad boycott.
Film Bob, say it's not
It's just
so.
a joke, guys. I'm not that bothered about the Suicide Squad. You can go and watch it if you like. I don't
All
care.
right.
I don't fucking care. And another thing, what the hell? Yes, this is Shorty.
Shorty?
Who's this?
It's me, John Berg.
John Berg. How did you get my number?
That's not important right now. I just wanted to say it's categorically untrue that we enabled any unprofessional behavior. I remember that black
I think
guy
all
on
of
Justice League.
beyond the Ray Fisher thing, I think all of WB was bad. Bad behavior.
Yeah, they didn't equip themselves very
for
well.
what they did to the whole DCEU up until this point. They screwed it. They screwed it. It's taken this long to get it back on track.
You can't rush art.
Yeah.
Which is a well-known saying among the black people here in America. I know because I read it on Urban Dictionary.
No wonder you got let go at Warner Brothers, you loser, you hag son of a bitch.
What?
The fucking Snyder Cut, dude.
Well, let's go back
What?
a bit. All the way to February 28, 2018. Shaker posted this on Twitter.
Shaker.
I'm now getting DCEU leaks type rumors straight to my email from anonymous sources. You seem like a man who would enjoy some behind-the-scenes information. Reports are true that the actors had difficulty with Joss. Jason Momoa went so far as to refuse to say or acknowledge Joss's line, "Look at the fins on that guy." Jeremy Irons walked off to his trailer to rewrite some lines because he thought some of Joss's lines for Alfred were fucking stupid. Patty Jenkins liking the story about Zach, liking the tweet of Joss being fired, was no coincidence. During Gal Gadot's final ADR session, Joss Whedon berated her.
Hey,
when she
Hans.
balked at saying some of his newly written
We're
lines.
watching a Film God
Joss
video.
said, "Did you read my
Yeah.
obituary today? Because that's the only way you're not saying these lines. Over my dead body. I'll take Patty's movie away," referring to Wonder Woman 2. "Like I
All
took
right,
Zack
Ryan,
Snyder's.
forget the wife.
I'll rewrite
Get on
it
here."
and make you look like a fool." Joss
You gotta
Whedon
pay your
voted
dues,
for
man.
Interactions with the cast as a badge of
Did you
honor.
say bros?
Steven Sugihara forbid him from talking.
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
go ahead,
cast
Han.
about the studio
No.
with
No, no, you say it.
He was so rude to Gal. His
I was like, yeah,
attitude
you
summed
say
up
it. You say
his
it.
refusal to engage with Ray Fisher in discussing the character. His opinion was he didn't take notes from
I didn't
Robert
see
Downey
any of this
Jr.,
part in
but
the
he
video when I
was
saw it.
Ray Fisher.
Oh,
I
you
think I
clicked
just-
off.
So hard for me to make a movie.
Now, Grace Randolph was also on Twitter talking about how she broke the story. Joss
He
Whedon
always
inserting this problematic scene.
Grace
into
broke the
Joss's
story.
Jason LeBoy replied, "Don't
Yeah, I
forget
think he's a
Anne.
bigger
Locked up in
fan
a room
of Grace
and
Randolph than
threatened
you
her
are,
career If she
Max.
didn't do the scene. That is very important."
She does
I
like
did
to
not
say I
know
broke
it.
the story all the time.
Some people are saying that this is the end of Ray Fisher's career for being unprofessional. As an actor is over. But I would say it's not about the money.
It's about sending a message.
But Shorty Man, who else among the cast of the Justice League is going to come out and support Ray Fisher? Good question, Shorty. Let's find out. I say Jason Momoa, maybe Gal Gadot. What about my girl, Amy Adams?
Oh, wow.
He said that you were the thirstiest young woman he ever met.
Oh yeah,
Fat
that
Flick
line.
Answer the call. We all know he's aching to spill the beans.
I had a better time on Batman vs Superman, which I really enjoyed doing. And Justice League was
Jeff Johns, who I have a lot of respect for.
Stay professional.
Because you know I'm right. Let me know in the comments below. If you care, then you can share. Then you smash that motherfucking subscribe button and you click that bell or go to hell. I'm Shorty. And you're not. Ta-ta.
What the
You're gonna show dark side. You're gonna show dark side. You understand what you signed up for? Are you serious? You're gonna show dark side on the streaming service before we get to see him in. Wait the fuck.
Oh, boy. Oh, that was great. Oh my god.
Good job.
So we're actually only going to be live for like 14 more minutes, and then we're going on show dub. What were you doing? Were you taking it easy today, Ryan? Just chilling with the fam?
I was actually.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool,
I didn't
cool.
stream it all today, so I was like, I'll jump on
all
Max.
right.
So
You didn't like Crawl?
no, okay. She and I watched it, right? Because my son was like, "Yeah, Crawl was good," and I was like, "Well, Max said it's good. Mad Matt said it's good." And I was like, "All right, I'll watch it." And I kid you not, dude. As soon as the crocodile, or not crocodile, I'm sorry, they're alligators. As soon as the alligator busted through the staircase and was like, "Raw," and I was like, "Oh God, it's one of those movies." And it wasn't. And then the other alligator came and stomped on the phone. I was like, "Oh man, no way." It was silly. It was just super silly. I mean,
it's like a B.
It's good.
Yeah, it's like a B movie with A movie special effects.
It had the what's that girl's name from Spider-Man?
Zendaya.
No. The Amazing Spider-Man, Emma Stone.
Oh, Emma Stone. Yeah.
Yeah. The girl in this movie was like the cheap Emma Stone, so, the knockoff Emma Stone. So it was okay, but it was laughable. I was laughing throughout the whole thing. It was a silly movie. So
all right.
Have
you heard about the fandom leaks that Matt Jarbo was talking about? Have you heard about any of that? I don't know if I want to cover
leaks. Are you talking about Zatanna?
Well, maybe I saw something on that No, I saw that on Twitter.
I don't want to say too much, but
spoilers.
I've heard some things. Yeah, I've heard some things.
Yeah, I'm all for a Zatanna movie. Did they show who might play her?
No, it's just fan speculation right now. Just that's all I've seen is just different minips and fan casting and stuff like that. So.
Well, here's what do you reply to this? GDST thinks he's an a-hole for doing all this. Well, you don't know. You don't. I mean, if it's the truth, it's the truth. The timing is kind of weird.
Well, no, the timing is a little it makes a little sense because the NDAs have expired, so they can speak, their mind. They're under new and he's under new contract, so he's going to say he's going to be a little bit bold because he does have a safety net. He's not just going to say it and be like, "Oh, please hire me." He's already been hired.
Yeah.
He's already doing something. So he's nothing to lose. He got the okay. He got the okay. There's no way that the first day when he made his first statement, implicating what's his face, Joss. That was okay. But then the second day when he accused Joss and then also implicated Jeff Johns and John Bird, that's that's too much. That's too much for him to just do that by himself. He would need somebody to say, yeah, it's okay to say something. It's okay to go ahead and go forward with this story or with this verbiage, whatever it is. So.
Well, I mean,
it's cat's out of the bag.
If he got the okay from the higher ups of Warner Brothers in DC, does that mean that Jeff Johns is going to be let go, or any of these other people are going to be let go?
Jeff Johns is going to keep low. He's going to keep a low profile. Yeah. He's got the Green Lantern thing coming up that he's still attached to. He's still attached. I think he's attached to Wonder Woman 84. So I mean, he's still making money, and he's just doing
wasn't
smaller
the
projects.
DC Universe thing he was really in charge of most of that. to like get that role.
They brought him in.
Another
they wanted
failure.
him to be sort of a Kevin. You talking about like when they first brought him in, when right after BVS? Yes, they wanted him to sort of reshape what they were doing, kind of, because he's a writer for DC Comics. They were like, man, come in here and kind of marvel it up, make it a little bit more appealing for general audiences, not just hardcore DC fans. So that's why the lighter tones were there. That's why they greenlit, the movies that they did at the time. They tried to lighten up Wonder Woman and this next one, the Wonder Woman 84, Aquaman. They tried a little bit there, and Shazam, and God, what else? What else did he mess with? I want to say Birds of Prey just because I thought it was crap, but so I'll just say Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
All right, to bring us back to my original thumbnail. Now that Brie Larson, we're going to talk about Brie a little bit more. Now that Brie Larson's on YouTube, I mean, others have done it before. Will Smith.
Well, what's it? Kevin James. He's got his channel.
I didn't know.
The audio guy.
He did like
he's got some other little things. Yeah.
I saw a video by Kevin James where he edited a clip from I Am Legend where he inserted himself in that scene where Will Smith is freaking out or something.
Empire Strikes Back. He did Rocky, one of them. I think Rocky Balboa. He just green screened or blue screened himself into the scenes, and he was just the what do I say, the audio, gaffer, the one that holds the mic, boom mic.
Well, now that these are, I've done it in my past too, but they've really put creators, actors, and celebrities as like subjects of constant videos. What happens when the future is? Do you think more and more is like even with the Ray Fisher thing? He's turning to his audience. Maybe he's wanting to build something off that too. I'm not saying there's nothing to it,
possible.
but jump off when you're trending to like build your fan base even bigger. Sure. You can't be pushed around when you have a big fan base. Look at Zack Snyder. I mean, the Snyder Cut wouldn't happen if you didn't engage in a positive way with fans.
Exactly.
This is what you have to do now, because
I say more power to him.
I mean, but what happens now with all these YouTubers that like to constantly criticize people, not acting like they're actual people, and when they become people and come on YouTube. Now, some might say it's a little stilted, a little fake with Brie, but she's still revealing more than she ever has in her past. It's still her in her house. You could say it's too edited or too glossy, but she's still there without
one of
the
two
makeup.
ways. Yeah. I mean, like the other way of looking at it is like, she's so stir crazy from being in the house that she just needs that attention, like that. This is her outlet for because she knows she has fans and she knows she has no new content that her fans are going to enjoy and sort of, beef her up or whatever, kind of boost her ego or whatever. Like most Hollywood celebrities, they want that.
Yeah, and they all have egos.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I mean, if she does it and the audience is there, then more power to you. Who cares?
But don't you think this is going to be really more and more, especially as this continues? Like, I mean, productions are getting back to work, but this is the way. If you want to have a long-lasting career, don't just wait for to be trending in the movies and be in lots of movies. Yeah, you have to. Social media is cancerous. Some of it is. If you want to have a long career, it revitalizes. I still say Will Smith's career was revitalized.
You have to diversify.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. It's like anything, you've got to. I'm not trying to use that word, but like,
what was that, Boomerang?
Oh no!
When he was showing off his outfit, you gotta diversify. You got a mushroom belt.
Wu-Tang Financial, you got to diversify your bonds.
I mean, look how many directors want to be the next Zack Snyder now. Like he was hated for years in the access media. Just like you could pick on Zack. No, but now the directors they're all like, yeah, we support Zack and I have a cut.
Well, I think the reason why they're
Don't
all
bring
coming
her up.
out now is because he actually got it. You know what I mean?
Well, they were
He
afraid of
actually-
Warner
Yeah.
Brothers too, probably.
Well,
I mean,
they all
even he
they all
was
see this
shocked.
as
Zach
yeah.
was shocked too.
Yeah, they all see this as a insurance policy against being pushed around because look how many examples there are of Hollywood just pushing around.
There's examples of even just Warner Brothers, and they're like, oh, we're a director-driven company,
but
they've been doing it for years. I mean,
but
ever since
they seem
before I've
to
been alive.
increase it though, like during that solo Fantastic Four and
Yeah.
Batman v Superman
The
Justice
Predator.
League era. Around that time, they were hijacking every single, especially from their young directors. They're like, yeah,
I think it was always the thing, but I think because of social media and just how big it's getting, that the leakers that are working there are just throwing stuff out and like putting these people under the bridge, as far as like the executives. And I think that's why it's just more in the forefront now.
Well, yeah, it's like whenever new management comes in, the people that are still left, they're like, "Oh God, you should have been here with the old management. They were terrible." But,
yeah.
Well, YouTubers, it's funny to see because I'm not against you. I'm not really against anyone. It's just hilarious as hell to see YouTubers get a reality check when someone comes in. It's not fair.
You got so many subscribers in one day.
I know it's hilarious.
And it's
I
like,
mean,
people get too fixated on like sub counts. They freak out when a certain person gets this many subscribers.
I can't lie. I'll freak out on my sub count. I'm like, I lost one person. What did I do wrong?
Yeah,
I lose people.
Because I mean, when you're young and small, every sub counts. So you're just like, oh man, what can I do? How do I change? Like, you know what? Don't change. Just keep going. Stay in the course, doing what you're doing. And people once they, once you're sort of found or they discover you, then that's your fan base, and however long it takes to get that fan base is however long it takes to get the fan base.
Yeah,
so.
I'd like to see more celebrities come on here.
I mean, that's the big thing. I mean, there's two different kinds of famous
Tom
with
Cruise.
regards to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's YouTube famous, which I would consider like Jeremy or something like that, where anybody who doesn't
Actually, he's
watch
not
YouTube-
even really.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't watch YouTube doesn't know who he is. And then you have
They know
True.
that they know
He's
that
won Academy Awards.
I think he's that Captain Marvel hater on YouTube. They don't know who he is, but I think people know, especially during that Captain Marvel. He was one of the biggest ones. He even made a sitcom where there's like they made a parody of a guy. Oh, I hate Captain Marvel. It was hilarious.
I think Tyrone Magnus and Jeremy Johns are bigger than him as far as like
of course.
I mean, I feel
course
like
you have, like,
they're more
million
well known
subscriber channels the Paul brothers. Obviously, I mean, nobody really likes the Paul brothers, but they're pretty famous outside of YouTube and James Charles and all
that's
those.
also because of The Rock. The Rock really put one of them in the spotlight. A lot of those people they came from Vine, and they sort of like just continued with YouTube. But like there was a couple of them that like actually got into like B movies and stuff like that. And hey, if you last, you last. If you don't, you don't. It's on you.
But yeah, there's just a different league. It's like no, sorry. Breeze
I should have given up a long time ago, but I'm still here trucking.
Nah, don't give up. As long as your
I've been
wife
on here way
allows
too
you to
long.
be on, you should be on.
Allows me? What? You think I'm whipped? You call me
Allows you-
whipped?
yeah.
You call me whipped?
The doctor of Doom
this is a mad
is
house.
whipped.
She's partying upstairs on VR.
You keep looking over your shoulder. I know it's not your dog.
No, I got the green screen.
She heard me.
I want to. If she comes down, I want her to make me a nice drink. Yeah, can you still call? Is it safe to say lady drinks in 2020? Yeah, I like the lady drinks. I don't
Hey,
care.
they're good, man. I don't take a pina colada.
Fruity drinks? Yeah, that's
strawberry
they're
daiquiri. That's good shit.
This is just water, though. I got my metal straws.
I had some tea.
I mean, and I drink coffee, of course, the manliest drink of all the ones you've listed.
Is it black coffee?
No,
No
I don't even
creamer.
drink coffee. Manliest drink you can have is good Scottish Scotch.
Welcome
whiskey.
from Twitch.
So this is Snow Dub's video. Wait until it to go live. Dropping the link on Twitter now. We got to go support him. He's got
Yeah.
16 likes already. All right, hold on. Let me see his Twitter. Stay with us. No one leave, please. Let's all support Snowdub. He's getting so close. He's the next one to get a 1K.
I'm already over there.
Nice. Nice.
I'll just be happy to get the 300.
Oh, he actually gave an open link. Wow, that's dangerous, Snowdub. All right, it's dangerous.
Show.
It's dangerous when I retweet it. All right, let's end the show. Let's go smash the hell out of Snowdub's channel. Everyone go.
Oh yeah.
Say the Madman sent you. He gave an open link.
There you go.
Yeah, is that a smart thing to do? I don't know. Let's find out. Bye, everyone. See you there.
Later.
See you there. Thanks for coming on, Ryan.
I'll go check that.
Hans, Brian, Sci-Fi. Thank you. Bye.
Happy 4th, guys.
Later, guys.
Oh, yeah. Happy